Get a shot of this. Get a shot of this. Welcome back, you guys. Today is day 12 of Cookmas, and I'm gonna be doing one of my favorites that used to be on a Taco Bell menu but no longer is. Grilled chicken, cilantro lime rice, avocado ranch. I would get this burrito every single day when I was in culinary school, 2 burritos a day, and I was obsessed. I know, that's very embarrassing. I'm gonna be recreating that. Look, he's like still in the Christmas tree. And also, you guys, stop telling me I'm pregnant down in the comments below. I am just chunky, okay? Okay guys, so we're gonna do the chicken, marinate the chicken. To this bowl, I'm gonna add about a few tablespoons of oil. So I'm gonna add the seasonings to the bowl, and of course, a heaping of salt and pepper. I've officially decided I don't wanna touch raw chicken anymore, so, or any raw meat for that matter, because I'm lazy and I don't wanna wash my hands 100 times. All right, get in there. Get in there, rub it in. Get all the little cracks and crevices. And with chicken thighs, you see how like there'll be like little pockets? You gotta get in there too. Get into all the little crevices. So now that it's all nice and massaged, we're gonna cover it up and let it marinate. At the least 30 minutes. But if you have time, obviously you can do it as long as you want. All right, you guys, we're gonna start with the tortillas. Beautiful flour. A teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar. I've been liking putting sugar in my dough lately, so mix in all of the dry, because now I'm about to do. I'm gonna add a third a cup of oil. I'm gonna do 2/3 cup of water, and then we will see from there. Make sure your water is warm. That actually should be perfect. I actually didn't even plan on doing this, making the tortilla homemade, but I realized I had no tortillas, which will be better anyways. Work it until it's smooth, baby. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but when I knead my dough, I take the palm and then push out, turn it 90 degrees and push out. Now that it is all kneaded, it is nice soft dough ball. So I was gonna cover it with a towel, but since I'm very unorganized and did not wash my towels, we'll cover it with plastic. I would let it sit for an hour, but since I'm gonna be doing other things, it's probably gonna sit a little longer than an hour until everything else is done. And then we will roll it out and then toast it up, toast it up. My tortilla dough has been sitting for quite some time, so we're gonna cut this up. Roll this out. Try to get it to be as much of a circle as possible. I am absolutely horrible with doing that. But obviously you don't want it to be uneven, because when you roll it, it'll be crazy. All right, so I'm gonna take this and go place it gently on the pan. All right, so once it's got enough bubbles, I'm gonna actually flip it over. I don't want any color on this just yet. And try to straighten out the edges. I'm only gonna cook it for a second because I still wanna be able to wrap it, so I don't want it to crisp up. Okay, I'm gonna pull it off now. So it's still pretty mendable. I'm gonna take 2 cups of jasmine rice and go wash it real quick. Okay, I washed my rice until it is pretty much clear. I'm gonna add my rice and then 3 cups of water. I'm gonna let this come to a boil, then we're gonna turn it on low and let it cook for 10 minutes and then turn the heat off and let it cook for another 10 minutes. I'm not adding anything to the rice because we're gonna add everything after we cook the rice. Chopping up for our rice. So I'm gonna take about that much. that much maybe. I'm gonna do it on this board so that I don't have to wash my cutting board. All right. I'm gonna take 2 limes and I'm gonna roll them so that I can make them softer. See, this is how it starts, hard. And then when you roll it, it's softer. I'm not gonna add all of this juice, or I might add all of the juice actually. It just depends on how much I want. I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time and kind of adjust. We've got our juice. Now let's put together our rice. Ooh. To this rice, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna break up the rice with a fork because I don't wanna scoop it in together. So fold in the butter. The lemon juice. Don't be shy with it. A little salt, pepper, dash of cumin. All right, set that to the side before you eat it all. For our ranch, I'm gonna add our onion, 1 jalapeno. We're just gonna get that charred so that we have a nice dimension of flavor in our ranch. When that is about done cooking, I'm gonna add these garlic, cook that for a minute, and then we're gonna pull it off. So I'm gonna be making the ranch recipe. This ranch recipe is my favorite ranch recipe out of any ranch recipe I've ever had, tried, or whatever. I do about 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. I add about the same. This is still a ranch, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of dill and a little bit of chives, 1/2 of an avocado. I'm gonna add in, for now, I'm just gonna add 1/2 of a jalapeno, the 2 garlic cloves, and then the onion. And I charred them because I wanted another dimension of flavor. And then to this, I'm just gonna add about 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire. And of course, we're gonna finish off with the salt and pepper. This is a W right here. This is so good. Let's just not. I'm gonna save that for when we put our stuff together. Once your grill pan or your grill or whatever you're using is nice and hot, that's when you put on your chicken. All right, now we're gonna flip them. I'm gonna pull off the chicken. All right, you guys, let's cut up this chicken. Nice and charred. We love to see it. And juicy, might I add. You guys, this smells so good. Lord. Okay, let's add our rice. Add our chicken, cilantro, lime, which is divine, and the cheese. You know what, dudes? Add a little more meat too. This isn't Taco Bell. We can afford to get a little crazy. All right, we're gonna fold it. Then we're gonna toast it. Take our little lovely burrito. I'm gonna toast it for a second. Pull it off. Yum, look at that. Make sure that's not bright. Yummy. That looks so good. That should be better. Okay, you guys, we've got our tasty burrito. Let's just jump in and try this. I am really excited. That's my son. This quite possibly might be the best burrito I've probably ever made. I don't care what you do. Stop, make this tonight, make this chicken, and make this rice. Get some store-bought tortillas. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking good. This avocado ranch is probably the best avocado ranch I have ever made in my life. It's like, you've got the cilantro lime, so it's giving like that acidity. It's just giving creaminess. The jasmine rice is giving creamy, floral. The chicken is giving very much perfectly charred. Like I grilled it on the grill. Get a shot of this. Get a shot of this. I don't think I've ever had a better combo. I'm like having a epiphany. If you guys are still here, leave me some burrito comments in the emojis. I just said leave me some burrito comments in the emojis. Leave me some burrito emojis in the comments. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the comments. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Come here. Come here. Yes, I'm talking to you. Make this recipe.